Hello everyone, Aki Rain here, and today I'm going to show you how I put on my partial fursuit, Matsuri, and I'm going to give you a few tips on how to make your fursuit comfortable and last longer as you're wearing it. I'm going to start by showing you a picture of all the parts that Matsuri consists of. She has a head, obviously, arm sleeve, paws, tail, feet, and some other costume pieces, shirt, pants, a belt, and a balaclava. All of this in addition to the Under Armour I would normally wear under her. But before I even start putting the fursuit on, I'm going to tell you about what comes before that. What to wear under the fursuit. Many people in the fandom say you could wear exercise clothes, regular clothes, your underwear, nothing. But let's be real here. You just spent either tons of time or tons of money, or probably both, on a really expensive costume that you want to make where it lasts as long as possible. So you have to wear something under it that's going to help preserve it and not get all the icky sweat on it. The number one recommendation throughout the fandom, and from my experience, is Under Armour. There's multiple kinds. You want to get the kind that keeps you cool. Please do not wear a ski mask or a dive skin or anything else under your fursuit that's designed to keep you warmer, because then it's just going to be a hot, unpleasant experience. You want to stay as cool as possible and wear Under Armour because it keeps the sweat off your fursuit. Not sponsored by them or anything, but just a recommendation from throughout the fandom. And if you like me and have sensitive skin, wearing Under Armour instead of nothing keeps your skin from rubbing against the suit, and it helps keep it from getting irritated. Now Matsuri is a partial, so theoretically, I could just wear normal clothes, but here's a couple things. One is, I always wear this Under Armour shirt because the last thing I want on my nice little arm sleeves here is a big ugly white deodorant stain. So I wear that to keep my skin and my fur separate. And I even wear Under Armour under my costume pants. See? You may be wondering why that's necessary. And really it's not. I could get away without it, but it makes it so it doesn't get so sweaty and I don't have to wash these pants every single time if I'm not getting too so exerted. And with my sewing job, which is not the best, it's better if I can wash it as little as possible. So to preserve your fursuit, and so that everyone around you doesn't have to be around or hug a big, stinky, sweaty, fluffy animal, you'd rather hug, a clean, warm, cute animal. Please wear something like Under Armour or otherwise clothes designed for exercise and wicking under your fursuit. Now that we know all the very good reasons why you don't want to wear just your underwear under your fursuit, I can show you how I start putting Matsuri on. Now, she's a little bit complicated, and how to start is personal preference, but some of it is in a certain order. I'm going to start with the tail. Always make sure if you're wearing a partial suit, or if you have a full suit that's designed this way, that you bring a belt with your suit. I've almost forgotten it before, and it would be very disappointing to have my big fluffy tail and not be able to wear it because I forgot my belt. You also have to have a belt that is sturdy enough to hold your big heavy tail. So I'm just going to show you. I added belt loops to these pants because they didn't have them already. Alright, now we have the next step to put Matsuri on. The feet, even though you probably won't be able to see me have them on for this video. Here's another trick for helping expedite your suiting up. On the inside of my feet, I wrote with a little Sharpie on the soles an L and an R for left and right, because you really can't tell just by looking at a glance which one is going to be your left and right foot. So I can just look inside and be like, oh, this is my left foot and this is my right foot. And it's easy. Okay, the feet are on. They're nice soles. This one's even already scrubbed up a little bit from concrete, so just be mindful of where you're walking and where you're dancing with your paws, and just that way you don't wear them out super fast. Alright, what do you think the next step is? I don't have my shirt on yet, but that's not really what comes next. Plot twist. I put the arm sleeves on before the shirt. Now if I was with someone else, I could put the shirt on first and then the arm sleeves, but when I'm by myself, I have to put the sleeves on first and then just slide the shirt over. So I need a comb, and you're going to see why in a minute. The belt in the back of the tail so it's not so obvious, and Look at that, the fur's stuck under it. Before you go on an outing, always put your fursuit on in your home first so you can check for these little quirks that your suit might have. No, I don't want Matsuri's fur to be stuck under the sleeve because it looks just funny and it's pretty obvious. It doesn't look like a natural animal. So I'm going to pull the sleeves up, comb. Sometimes I just do this with my hand if I don't have a comb. I comb this fur back out of the sleeve. Make sure I get all of it. And then put the sleeve back over it so the fur is going in the right direction. Okay. Now we're getting down to the end here. You have to make sure that you have the under armor for your head, the balaclava. I cut a hole in this one just because it was smothering me. You probably want to get one that fits properly. And again, this balaclava is made to keep your head cool. There are kinds that are made to keep your head warm, like for skiing. Please, please do not get one of those. You're going to have a bad time. Right. Now for the exciting part, the head. Now Matsuri's head under her neck has this little elastic piece that I pull over the back of my head to keep the resin mask on. Hide my hair. If you have long hair, you want to make sure you double and triple check that. Okay, down to the last step. Pause. This is another case where it would be very good to have someone to help me. Oops, wrong hand. That's one reason. And the other is just because I want to make sure the lining is hidden. And it's very hard to do that when I already have one paw on. Ah, is that still the wrong hand? What's going on? Fun with limited vision. This is why you put your head on pretty much last. Alright, all fitted up. Now before you go, I have a few other tips. Whenever you take your fursuit off, if you can, comb it so the fur fibers don't get crimped in the wrong way. So then you put your fursuit away and you take it back out and the fur looks all funny. Comb it when you take it out just before you put it on too, just to make sure you look your very best for your performance. Remember that a costume for a partial character can make a big difference. Matsuri is a dancer and I always wear light colored shirts with her because my black arms and paws are not going to be visible against a dark colored shirt. Not if I'm doing actions in front of me. And it's helpful to have a handler with you so you don't hit fragile parts of your suit like your ears, nose, or paws on any obstacles. These can help your suit last longer so you can enjoy it for the longest time possible. Thanks for watching, everyone. Now, if you have any ideas for future informative videos, what you'd like to hear about, please leave those in the comments below. I am very open to ideas right now. If you thought this was fun or helpful or informative or you liked it, I would appreciate you if you give me a like, and you can subscribe for future videos about fursuiting and dancing and all that fun stuff. I appreciate you all sticking with me. See you next time!